filming weddings throughout the Midwest, I've encountered a plethora of incredible wedding venues, but this one is definitely one of my favorites. In 2022, Kristen and Trevor Patches opened their doors to a whole new wedding venue experience right here in Glenbeulah, Wisconsin. It's time to tie the knot and say I do to Farm 1849.
Welcome to Farm 1849.
We know who's in charge here. How are you, buddy? How are you? It's great seeing you. Thank you for inviting us to your humble abode. It's wonderful seeing you.
Welcome, brother. Good to see you. Thank you.
Welcome.
Hi.
Good to see you.
Oh, wonderful seeing you guys. I am so excited about seeing your place finally, on video and sharing it with the world. So, you ready to do it?
Let's do it. Welcome.
All right, let's go. You are a natural movie star. What was the inspiration behind this magnificent venue?
I think in the beginning, we were really just looking for a place to spend time with our family, and we started looking for a spot.
2 hours from Chicago.
Yeah.
Had to be convenient.
In the end, we knew that whatever we found was going to be some sort of income property. We started with the idea of an Airbnb. But essentially, it was all about family time. The kids were younger, and we really wanted to spend time together. So we wanted to make good memories with our family and friends. And once we found this place, our search was over.
How hard was it to pronounce the name of this town? I actually called up a restaurant to find out, excuse me, what town are you guys in?
Just so you could hear it.
Yeah, I didn't want to be a total idiot and call you guys. How do you pronounce the name of your town?
Well, now we make up 1% of Glenbeulah's population.
Yeah,
our 4 family members.
They changed the population sign when we bought the house.
Congratulations. That's awesome. That's right. They had to change that sign. How did you go about the whole process, the construction? Do you have any fun facts or stories about building?
Yeah, well, most of the renovation happened in the barn. This house was in gorgeous condition. The family that owned it before us took such good care, and they really enjoyed renovating it. And the barn was really where we spent the time on the renovation. And we didn't really know for sure if we were going to commit ourselves to that when we bought the property. But after spending time here, looking out in this open space and just realizing how special it is, we really wanted to share it.
It's magnificent. I love it. And then how did you come up with the name Farm 1849?
Yeah, so when we first bought the property, we called the Historic Society, and they provided us with a good amount of information about the property, articles, purchase agreements, things like that. And we sifted through it, and we found a bill of sale. Wisconsin became a state in 1848, and the bill of sale said Daniel Roberts was the purchaser, and he bought it from the United States of America in 1849.
There you go. Okay. One of the things that I felt when I walked into this room, I felt like I was inside Magnolia Journal. Who's the brains, the masters behind all this?
And here we go.
That's right. I knew I was talking to the right person.
Thank you. Well,
But let me take this though. Kristen worked very hard on sourcing everything you see in here. It was always about a purpose. It was always about a certain piece in a certain spot within the house, and this is the masterpiece that she came up with.
So are there any fun facts or stories when you guys were building the property?
Well, we started the construction in late 2019, and shortly after COVID came. So it was a moment where we questioned what we were doing. We wondered if anyone was ever going to want to gather again.
It is right, exactly.
You know, I think a lot of people were going through all of those emotions, but you know, that was exactly what we were trying to build, was a space that people would gather in.
You guys had a great place to quarantine, if any.
We did a lot of work.
We did, yeah.
A lot of work during COVID.
So as we were cleaning out the barn, we found just kind of tucked away in this corner this enormous pocket door, which we can only assume used to be in the house somewhere. But it's, you know, the size of this opening.
Oh, wow.
And so we sanded it down and oiled it.
Cleaned her
and
up.
yeah, it's hanging in the barn as a functional door.
I personally think that this place is a perfect, ideal spot to tie the knot. But how would you describe Farm 1849?
I mean, magical. I know that sounds corny, but
I mean, it takes on a different feeling, and you take on a different feeling when you come on property. It's something, as we've owned it for 5-6 years, I think we both still get excited when we come up and we get to experience it. So it's different. You know, it's a slice of heaven. It's away from everything. It's extremely quiet, very private. We're very proud of it.
yeah, I think the difference between our place and many other locations is it's in the middle of nowhere. The calm and the quiet, I think that's something that a lot of people don't get to experience these days with technology and phones and all of that. We get a lot of people that come from Chicago and Milwaukee and Madison, so I think that speaks volumes to what people really are wanting, that quiet, that peaceful experience, and they want to share that with their loved ones.
Yeah, totally. And one thing I checked when I got here on my phone, I got all my bars. I can call anyone. I'm so excited about seeing everything. Can we do it? Can we do a tour?
Yeah, let's
go.
go.
High fives, high fives. All right. Let's say when you get a couple that's looking for a tour, what do they experience when they walk in? Oppa! That's what they experience.
We definitely include champagne as a little, you know, congratulations on your engagement, but also I think it just, you know, helps them get in the celebratory mood of searching for the location that they really want to have their wedding at.
I'll drink to that.
So this is arguably my favorite room. It's downstairs. It's a full king. It's got some sweet little put-togethers. I mean, it's private. It's just
You know what? This is a great room for the groom to get ready. If the bride and groom were getting ready here, this is perfect for him because he doesn't need a whole lot of room.
Correct. And you've got the fun horse buckles that were here. And
Oh my God, this is incredible. I can't believe you have this here.
this was a piece that was a nurse's hat. They used to carry that in the Second World War. That's what their hat went into.
Yeah.
That's what you'd carry your hat to
real?
work. Yeah.
So this is our primary suite, which
Wow, I love. Is this a king size bed?
it is, yeah.
I feel like I want to jump on it like Macaulay Culkin in Home Alone. That's what I want to do.
We might let you
15-foot
do
ceiling,
that.
so
We
you-
might let you do that.
Turn the fan off first.
This would be a fantastic moment for all the bridesmaids to sit with the bride in the center. They do their little flute shot with their champagne. I could see it. Where are the bridesmaids? Where's the bride?
Oh, yeah. This is a great space for the brides and the bridesmaids to get ready.
I love everything about this room. I mean, it's very airy. You've got these high ceilings. You've got this natural light. I mean, this is what every photographer dreams of.
Lots of good photo ops.
Because usually when you go into the room with the bride, she's in the closet. And it's like, where do you take these photos of her? You know, and you got the makeup artist that's got all her contraptions and lights set up just so she can get the perfect light for her. But here, you've got it.
Yeah, it's a good space.
I need this room for every weekend that we do weddings.
The eat-in kitchen is small, but it's, you know, very well appointed, and, you know, you can definitely get some good cooking done in this.
Definitely very homey.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, so it's got a gas stove, microwave, dishwasher, a beautiful view out the window.
Oh yeah, as you're washing the dishes, just
Yeah.
looking out. I love it. And you got a hot tub out there.
We have a hot tub.
Oh my gosh, I hope you guys brought your bathing suits.
That was our COVID edition. Yeah. This is the fun spot. This is where the grooms get to hang out.
Wow,
Yeah.
I love this. The man
Yeah,
cave.
the man cave, the groom room. So if we walk down in here, this is the air hockey space. Very fun space. We've got tables and darts.
That's great. And does it take tokens?
No.
No. Yes.
I wish.
Okay, all right, good game. Good game.
And in this room, we've got our pool table.
Oh, nice. I've always wanted one of these in my house. This would be a fantastic place, not only for the groom and the groomsmen to take like GQ photos, but later on, if the bride and groom want to come down and take some photos. We have seen so much of this farmhouse. Is there more?
There is more.
What's next?
Oh, well, the barn. This is the view that your guests get to see when they walk from their car.
Much better than the parking lot view, for sure.
Yeah. So,
Unreal. Was this at one point a real barn?
Yes.
Well,
Yeah.
it's a real barn.
It's a very much a real barn, but it was a dairy barn at one point, and then it was a horse barn.
1850s, excuse me, something around there is when it was erected. And then we just wanted to restore one of the most beautiful things in Wisconsin, and that's the barns. And I think we accomplished it, so
Definitely well preserved.
yeah, thank you.
Absolutely.
An
Yeah.
important part of the history in this state, for sure. One of our spaces is the gathering space, which is the lower level of the barn. And it's personally one of my favorites.
For sure.
It feels very tavern-like. It's cozy. It has taller ceilings than most milking parlors do. And it's pretty big. I mean, you could have, capacity is $2.99 for either level. So you can have a really spacious cocktail hour down here. We've also had some people do food trucks outside and have tables set up in here.
Have you guys had ceremonies in here?
We set it up for a round ceremony one time, which was really cool. We had the bride and groom kind of in the middle and chairs all the way around the room, which was really lovely.
Sounds very intimate.
Yeah, very intimate.
We repurposed the barn boards. One of the things that was very important to us was to restore and to keep everything that we possibly could related to its original state. So these are the barn boards from upstairs in the loft, and we just repurposed them and did verticals and horizontals and built the benches, and this is how she turned out. Men's and women's restroom. And
You know, I don't usually film the bathrooms, but holy cow.
well, one of the things that was very important to me is that when you go to a venue,
Yeah.
I want people to walk back to the table and to say, you've got to go to the bathrooms. And this is what we came up with to hopefully accomplish that.
You got to really check out these bathrooms. I mean, the first thing when you come here to Farm 1849, where are the bathrooms?
So while this is one of our entrances, this is the parlor in the barn, we like to use this room for just a private moment after a ceremony. We can set up champagne toast just for the bride and the groom to have a quiet moment together while their guests are gathering for the cocktail hour.
Hey guys, where's the bonfire? I'm ready. Let's do this. I love these doors.
Yeah, it's a big barn. You have to have big doors,
Yeah,
right?
it's like a reveal of the room. I mean, you definitely feel the grandeur
Yes.
walking in.
You can feel the history in here.
Oh my God, totally. And Trevor, you're up there putting those lights up
Every
yourself.
single bulb.
I could tell, yeah.
Every
yeah,
single
you did a
bulb.
great job. All
Thank
those
you.
details.
Right now, our electrician is rolling his eyes.
And cursing me. We have the pathway, the wedding walk, where your guests are able to walk down into the wooded grove area, which is a canopy of trees. So as we go down there, you'll be able to encapsulate an area that's very private, very secluded, and it has a really nice, simple vibe to it. You will definitely feel like you're in the middle of nowhere.
Kristen, Trevor, it was such a pleasure visiting you guys. You know, the love to the detail, the attention to everything, it shows. When Isabella and I are ready to renew our wedding vows, we know exactly who to contact. Congratulations. I wish you guys much success, and I'm sure you're going to have many countless I-dos on your fairy tale estate.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining us on Everything Everywhere Weddings. Don't forget to subscribe and learn on how you can win a photography and cinema wedding package for your big day. Until then, keep those proposals coming.